You know, embracing and utilizing new and exciting technology are just a couple of things that cattle producers can do to help increase their profitability. And when it comes to livestock operations across America and beyond, nothing is more important to cattle producers than water and water management. Joining us is Andrew Coppin from Ranchbot, in town all the way from New South Wales, Australia, to talk about some new and exciting technology in the area of water management. Andrew, thank you for being with us. And I guess first of all, right out of the chute, just tell us a little bit about the backstory on your company, Ranchbot.
Yeah, thanks, Russell. Great to be here, and pleasure to be here in your part of the world and at NCBA today. The backstory of our technology is my co-founder Craig Hendricks and I got together talking about the amount of time and money that was involved in ranchers driving around checking water, that 95% of the time didn't need checking, but the 5% of time that it did, it was critical. We thought there's got to be a better way. Gas prices are high, labour prices are high, or you can't find anyone to help work out on the ranch. We thought there's got to be a better way. So sort of 5 years ago, we developed Ranchbot, a remote monitoring system that talks to satellites and allows ranchers to see their water in real time on their cell phone or their laptop and be told when there's a problem by text message or email. So we're completely revolutionising the way water is managed on the ranch.
Well, you and I were discussing, Ranchbot is being utilized by quite a few ranchers already, obviously down in Australia, that are representing just a ginormous amount of cattle and even sheep. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we're on about 4,000 ranches in Australia. We actually call them stations, that is and overseeing the water and infrastructure for about 10 million beef cattle and a similar number of sheep. On vast properties, but also, in some smaller ranches where people, aren't necessarily there, and obviously on family farms where, the struggle is always, I can't afford the day labour, but I need to do more, and the one job I can't avoid doing is driving around checking water. So, yeah, we see a lot of big uses on large-scale ranches down to small ranches, and, we're now on about 200 ranches here in the US, and manufacturing the product in Dallas, Texas for this market. So it's great.
It really is about becoming more efficient, and Andrew is just too modest of a man to admit the numbers that what he just talked about. 10 million head of cattle and over 10 million head of sheep is what Ranchbot is helping ranchers just down in Australia. That's a ginormous number, friend. But really, it's about efficiency. It's about becoming better managers. And truly, Ranchbot, anybody that can run a cell phone can obviously take advantage of this exciting technology you have to offer.
Yeah, so the premise of what we were thinking about is, we have to be able to send something to someone in a box. They're going to open it. They're not going to read the instructions. They need to be able to install it on their own in 5 minutes, turn it on, and it's got to work. When we send things into remote areas, we never want to see them again, and we want ranchers to be happy. So, we've built 4 ranches by ranchers, and we understand that a rancher never has time to do all the jobs that have got to be done, and we're trying to help simplify this one task that's seemingly embedded in their job, but there truly is a better way. And I guess what we hear the most from ranchers is that we're giving them peace of mind because they spend so much time worrying about water that they cannot see. We're giving them back time to go and work on their business, negotiate a better price for feed, spend more time with the family, do other tasks that never get done, just really helping them to think differently about technology, because, water is the key input in agriculture, but it's also one of the most poorly managed. And in today's world, we really need to start looking after and managing our water better.
Absolutely. And as we just kind of wind things up here, Andrew, we were also talking about the actual application of Ranchbot, but just like our cell phones and different other devices, we buy them for one specific reason, but they're also applicable many different ways. And you were saying Ranchbot's the same way. Yeah,
we sort of created this, what we think's the world's best water monitor. But then our rancher customers started saying, hey, listen, now that I'm not driving out to check my water as much, Could I also, look at my rainfall? Could you also help me understand the pressure and flow in my pipes? Could you give me a camera to look at my stock and my infrastructure? So we've continued to build out, and will continue to build out, a series of things that talk to Ranchbot, and it's all about helping make your ranch more productive and profitable.
And lastly, again, just to reiterate, super user-friendly and even easy to install.
Absolutely. If it's not done by yourself in 10 minutes, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And the software's been designed to be really intuitive and user-friendly. So we've spent a lot of time and effort on that, and we think we're pretty proud of it.
Yeah, absolutely. A big sigh of relief. I can almost hear it by our viewers by the ease of application and use. Andrew, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks so much,
and
Russell.
for bringing us this exciting new technology for ranchers, not just here in America, but really around the world. Ranchbot. And for more details about all of this exciting stuff, you can visit their website at ranch-bot.com.